I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. Just because Charlie Kirk was shot over in Utah back yesterday, when a majority of you will be watching, I just feel like I need to make this video. Disclaimer: I am in no way affiliated with the Republican or Democrat parties of the United States. I am Canadian. I'm simply sharing my opinion on this matter and why I personally feel like celebrating people's deaths is simply wrong. To start off the video, I will again disclose I am Canadian. I myself am not too fond of the United States itself, mainly because I watch sports like baseball and hockey. I'm basically here to explain why this whole situation is flat out fucked and why no one should be celebrating his or anyone's deaths. I'll state here that I do not normally make scripts for my videos. I just go off what's on my mind. This time I feel is different. Why? Because this whole situation has sparked controversy on Twitter. I don't really know how to approach this topic without stirring more shit up, to be honest with everyone. This video is not for promotional reasons or for clickbait. This is just my thoughts out of my brain that I decided to jot down on a Google Doc at 11 p.m. at night on a school night. Before I continue with the video, I will reinstate the disclaimer. I am in no way affiliated with the Republican nor Democrat parties of the United States. I am from Canada. I'm simply sharing my opinion on this matter and why I personally feel like celebrating people's deaths is simply wrong. I'll say here that I'm 14 years old while writing this, which means, by all means, I have a much, let's just say, better mindset going into this situation, so to speak. I personally feel like everyone shouldn't be laughing or celebrating someone's deaths. A person just fucking died, people. Can you give his or her family some time to heal at least? You might be wondering, why is a 14-year-old sharing his thoughts on a situation that didn't even happen in his own country? I'm sharing my thoughts because this is simply flat out retarded about how people have the nerve to joke about someone's death. I fucking hate that. Now I'm going to be getting into detail about the video and the whole situation. So, pardon my language, folks. So, who was Charlie Kirk? Well, he was a 31-year-old political activist in the United States for the Republican Party, who was shot in the neck on September 10th, 2010. His birthday was October 14th, same as my birthday. Why am I concerned? It's because of all the fucking mockery on Twitter I've encountered. If I'm being honest, even if you hate the guy's guts, why mock his death for views and clicks? It's annoying as fuck. I'm not trying to make this video a whole yap video about a person who died. No, I'm trying to share information, not just to be an asshole on YouTube. I'm not the type of individual to do that. Those who know me deep within know I am a nice and loving guy, but truly, back on topic, I'm not going to assume details. I'm just going to be listing what is publicly known to me for details regarding the shooting. I also want to take this moment to acknowledge the Colorado school shooting that happened the exact same day Kirk died. Rest in peace to all the children who died, and may my condolences be with their families through this tough time. Like we've covered, Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck by a gun. My suspected type of gun was probably a rifle, if I know anything about guns. This is all the information I could publicly find. The motivation behind the shooting was more than likely due to political altercations and jabs at the shooter's personal beliefs. Given what the shooter was wearing, which was all black tactical gear, where he or she was shooting from a range, at the scene, for those who noticed minutes before the shooting, it looked like a potential assassination. The important detail here is that Charlie's wife, Erica, and their 2 children were in attendance when the assassination occurred. It deeply saddens me that people would do that type of shit just because they don't agree with things people say. I'm not a political person, nor do I make my channels seem political in any way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day, you gotta accept that it's just fucked up that someone just did that, and they are free for the most part at this moment in time. It's fucking bullshit. That's what it is. It's bullshit. To say I'm pissed about the topic is an understatement. I'm beyond pissed that people have a fucking nerve to talk absolute shit about someone who has died just because you don't agree with what he has to fucking say. It pisses me the fuck off. I fucking swear. Back to details. It is very much possible that the shooter felt offended by what Kirk had to say. His political views and such wanted to kill him off because he or she felt offended by what he said. It could have also been intended to be an act of violence against Kirk, most likely being influenced by the opposite side of the political compass to this heinous crime against what I believe to be an innocent individual who really hasn't done anything wrong besides saying whatever the fuck is on his mind and whenever the fuck he feels like it, man. I wish people can just learn a fucking way to just cope with shit without committing violence. It can lead to irreversible damage like death, permanent injuries, and so on and so forth. It's just annoying. The shooter very well could have had a manifesto describing what he or she would do to carry out such a heinous act of violence. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. I deeply apologize if this was a long-ass video. The whole situation is just fucking with my mind, you know? Just to add, this is not on the script. I forgot to add this. My personal belief on this type of topic about making fun of people's deaths is actually shitty. It's not a fun thing to do. I personally recommend that you don't do that. It's just something that's not okay. At least in my view, in my world, it's not an okay thing to do to someone who fucking died. It's just fucking sad. Right now, I'll just play a video, a muted video of the fucking shooting. That's somewhat censored. I don't want to get this video.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
Being rated restricted for above 18 because I just don't want to. And just to say, the whole situation is just bullshit. People should not be making fun of people for scratch that real quick. People should not be injuring people based on what they don't like, what they heard from that individual. It's the same fucking case with Charlie Kirk here. Like, he was assassinated while his wife and kids were in attendance nonetheless. It's genuinely fucked up. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this matter. I also want to say that it's not okay to do violence. I do not condone violence myself. It's just fucking sad that it's come to people doing this type of shit just to fucking feel happy, feel like, oh shit, I fucking did something, you know? I'm recording this shit at 1 in the fucking morning. Mind you, I have school in the morning. I just wanted to put this on the radar of my channel. Again, I'll state my channel is not political. I'm not a political person myself. I'm more of a sport guy with that, and yeah, it just sucks that we lost someone today. We lost multiple people today. Well, yesterday, because the majority of you will be watching tomorrow, which on the 11th, which the 11th marks what what is it? Wait, fuck, let me do the math. Do the math here. 24 years since September 11th. Since the September 11th attacks. I again want to I want to deeply apologize for the different tone of video on my channel from what you all are used to, like gaming and Intro 24, hockey and shit. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. If you guys, I know I said this is not for promotional reasons, but if you guys have made it to this far in the video, please drop a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 200, boys. We're over a quarter way there, and I just wanted to just say that because it's a goal of mine to have as much subscribers as I could possibly be. Anyways, to change the topic, a lot of shitty things happen in the world. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. Like, there's shitty people out there. People who will do anything to satisfy their needs in their head. I'll remind you, if you're going through like any sort of mental problem that's making you want to harm people, talk to someone. Talk to someone. You are not alone in this. Talk to someone. Fucking DM me on Twitter at KillFoil10Foil9. DM me. I can help you. I'll help you the best I can. If I can't, I'll try to get you to reach a therapist. And to change the topic slightly to a more darker note, if you are suicidal, please call the hotline. I believe it's 999 in both Canada and the United States. I'm not sure for the rest of the world, but you're not alone, and just know you guys are loved, and you can feel the quaver in my voice. You can feel the fucking fear, the shock, the sadness in my voice about the shit I'm fucking covering tonight. I just want to say rest in peace to Charlie Kirk and the people affected by the Colorado shooting earlier today. Well, yesterday. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. DBCNF out.